So what you're seeing on the screen is a listing of a whole bunch of different rides or routes here. The way this is organized um, in the Club Ride with GPS account, you can actually sort this to help you pick out the kind of ride you want. I'm going to sort it on distance here, and you can see that that way. So I'm not used to manipulating on a PC here, so forgive me for that. But what you can see here is that the rides in this view are sorted by distance, starting with a very tiny distance of less than 2 miles, up to, let's say you're looking for a ride that's around 30-ish miles, and you want a ride that's like in Frederick County or Montgomery County, say Poolsville or something. So this would allow you to easily visualize pulling up rides that you're interested in doing based on whatever criteria or criterion you're sorting on. You can obviously sort on location. When we set up the club account, we tried to standardize the nomenclature of the locations, but that sometimes is not necessarily rigid. But you can see, for example, I just sorted on location, and in this view, what's up on the screen, you can see several rides that are in Frederick County, or several rides that are in Fauquier County, Virginia. So you can go through the whole thing. Tons of rides, many rides in Laytonsville, Maryland, which is a popular ride start because there's a bike shop there. And I think at some other point we talk about selecting ride starts. One thing I'll throw in, because it's a personal issue for me, is selecting a ride start where there are restrooms or porta potties available to avoid causing social problems for the club. So let's say that you want to select one of these rides, look at it, and possibly use it as the ride that you're going to use in the ride that you're going to post. So you go over to the name of the ride, click on it, bring it up, and this will show you a map of the ride, all of the details about the ride. It gives you the ability to send the ride to a mobile app. So if you're using a Garmin or a, what's the other thing? Wahoo, or any other navigation device that can handle taking in the types of files that Ride with GPS will produce. It will produce TCX files, GPX files, all the different things that you see listed here on the screen. It will produce cue sheets. Most newer Garmins, you're going to want to download a fit file. That's what your Garmin wants, because then that will give you cues for each turn on the device. And it notes here that this is best for the Garmin Edge devices. So the Ride with GPS will give you the profile. It gives you all of the turns. You can come here, you can review the ride, see all of the turns that would be on a cue sheet. This particular ride looks like there's actually a little sort of error in inputting the ride here, because it looks like there's sort of a zigzag, either that or it's when you go out it goes on one road and comes back on another. But stuff like that, when you see it on the map, is worth taking a close look at, so you know for sure what people are expected to do, either heading out or coming back on the ride. So sending it to your mobile app would be accomplished using this tool here. How do you get the ride onto your ride listing on the calendar? That's a different question. So what you would do, I believe, because I do this differently from my own account, is, hmm, here we go. You do the share, where it says share route, and then copy the link. So if you don't go through this and you just go up to do it from like what's up here, well, what's up here in the URL in the browser, you'll get one of those monstrously long links that starts off with, HTTP / safe link, blah, 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 blah. So the way you get the link that you're going to want to post into your ride listing on the calendar is using this copy link, which I hit. You could also send it to yourself or to a friend, if you just want to input an email address in there. Hold on one second. What else did you want me to cover on this?
No, that's about it.
Okay.
And you'll come back in a minute to talk about posting. That's good.
Okay. I should talk about generating a Q sheet. Yes. Or you want to do that? Okay. All right. I'm going to hand this back to Steve, and he is going to talk about how you generate a Q sheet out of this Ride with GPS app.